They say health is wealth, but how much of that is really true? A recently published article from the Telegraph said the UK is one of the worst countries for personal well-being. The results of the survey conducted by the Global Flourishing Study put the UK third from bottom. Only Japan and Turkey received worse results. Indonesia topped the table, followed by Mexico and the Philippines. Dr. Tyler Vanderweel said there was a negative relationship between GDP and meaning in life. Does this theory also apply to Southampton? Hello, I'm Harry Jewell, local democracy reporter for Suffrago. And is there a correlation between happiness and income? Well, that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. Romsey in Southampton North has a happiness rating of 7.40 out of 10, according to data from the ONS. Romsey in Southampton North is ranked 294th out of 637, putting it in the top half of the happiest constituencies in the UK. The seat has a higher than average pre-tax earnings of £32,500, where it is ranked 106. As the name suggests, the area is predominantly rural, and only the very southern parts of the constituency cover the north of Southampton. Does income and whether someone lives in a rural or urban area dictate their overall happiness? Let's continue. Southampton Test has a far lower happiness rating of 7.7 out of 10. Test is ranked 601st out of 637, putting it near the bottom of the list. Test also records a lower average pre-tax earning of £25,700. This places the seat 502nd out of 650. So far, it does appear that income does dictate levels of well-being and overall happiness. Now, let's take a look at Southampton Itchen. Itchen is tied with Test at 601st on their happiness rating. Itchen has a slightly higher pre-tax earnings on average of £25,900 and is ranked in at 485th out of 650. So while Itchen is as happy or unhappy as neighbouring seat Test, it does earn more slightly on average. This does mean that the connection between happiness and income may not be quite so clear-cut. More broadly, Southampton does not perform well when it comes to health. There is a connection between health and happiness, even if the connection between happiness and income is not as clear. According to the ONS, Southampton's health index score has remained lower than the average across England since 2015. In 2020, Southampton had the second worst score across England. Southampton scored lower than its neighbours in Portsmouth and on the Isle of Wight. Southampton's healthy people score has been lower than England's baseline since 2015. The Telegraph's article says that religion can play a factor in overall happiness. Dr. Tyler Vanderweel added, "We find that childhood religious service attendance in just about every country predicts higher levels of adult flourishing. Southampton has seen a decline in religious participation in recent years, as have many places across the UK. In 2021, 43% reported having no religion. Christianity was the religion of choice at 40.1%, which was a drop of 18% from the previous census.